Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Over the weekend, there was quite a bit of a ruckus on the internet regarding the organisation known as Antifa, or Antifa, however you want to say it, and Proud Boys March that happened in Portland, Oregon. What happened was, Antifa, they intercepted the Proud Boys March and they decided to just unleash some violence on people, which again is not exactly nice, and Antifa are the ones who are supposedly against violence against racism, fascism and all this kind of stuff. But this is exactly what they're doing. Now, the main reason that this has kicked up such a fuss on the news channels and on the internet since Saturday is because the Asian journalist Andy Ngo, he was viciously attacked by the Antifa crowd. And it's not exactly nice to see, but I'm just going to put up on the screen now a picture of his injuries. As you can see, he did post it himself, obviously, in the under his eyes and the side of his head and along his neck. And there is video footage of all of this, and it's not exactly nice. It's never nice when you see this sort of thing happening. But I will leave a link to Andy's Twitter below, so if you want to see it, have a look there. But I'm going to read something from One Angry Gamer now. So, the original article, which was from One Angry Gamer, reads, "Reports have been spreading quickly across the internet about the Antifa violence that took place in Portland, Oregon, June 29th, 2019, specifically against gay Asian journalist Andy Ngo, who was assaulted by Antifa and who was captured on film. Human Events recounted how the violence escalated at the rally that involved a Proud Boys march, which was intercepted by Antifa. They also embedded the footage from Twitter user Jim Ryan, who captured some of the assault taking place against Ngo. The journalist was pelted with objects, milkshakes and eggs, while police avoided intervening until the assault had ended." So just straight away, that is absolutely disgusting on the Portland police. They saw Andy was getting beaten up and they just let it go. A lot of people have tweeted them. A lot of people have actually included Ted Wheeler as well, the Portland mayor, and he hasn't come back with anything on this situation. But as noted in the Human Events piece, there were various supporters of Antifa and those on the far left who were cheering on the violence against Andy Ngo, blaming him for the injuries he incurred, which is absolutely disgusting, because you even got people on Twitter under actual Andy Ngo's tweet of him in the ER and everything else, and people are like, "Oh, shut up, man up, just get on with it." The guy was admitted to hospital again over the weekend with brain bleed. That's hemorrhaging on the brain. That is a life or death situation. And these people, if Andy did die from these injuries, they wouldn't care. They would laugh. Because that's the type of people they are. They are not human beings. They're just a bunch of savaged animals. That's exactly what they are. Going on Twitter, you had Jessica Fletcher, who was sticking up for him. "Will the LGBT community condemn Antifa for assaulting a gay man during Pride Month? Or does your sexual orientation only matter if you're liberal?" You had Tim Pool, which is one of the best people on Twitter to follow. His podcast with Joe Rogan as well, that was fantastic. So if you do, I do seek out, you need to seek him out. So he posted, "Remember when Don Lemon defended Antifa? And remember when Chris Cuomo defended Antifa? These people posed with their book and they were like, yes, these are the people you need." So they're condoning the violence. They're condoning people, go on, go beat the people up who haven't got the same opinion as us. That is absolutely disgusting. It was also revealed that Antifa members, once who were lobbing milkshakes at people who they considered to be their opponents, the milkshakes were actually replaced with quick-dry cement. And this is where it comes into something funny regarding Renfamous. So, this tweet that Renfamous put out, in my eyes, it basically shows that she condones the violence that they done. She goes this: "Am I the only person who has worked with quick-dry cement before? It's 4 to 6 hours until it can bear weight and a full 24 to harden. You don't fill a cup with cement and have a brick in 20 minutes. Well, it just goes to show that she hasn't actually used quick-dry cement, because this is what Google actually shows about quick-drying concrete. So, how long does it take for quick concrete to dry? Regardless of the application, Quirquette fast-setting concrete mix sets in 20 to 40 minutes, and it reaches 400 psi in 2 hours, allowing the post or concrete slab to be used right away. So, if they handed out these milkshakes as they were supposedly milkshake vans going around. Say you're walking around with that in your hand for what, an hour, maybe? You know, straight away, an hour, maybe 2 hours, you're going to have a piece of concrete in here that's going to hurt someone, you know? It's absolutely disgusting that these people decided to do this, you know? I personally can't see why Portland police haven't interjected or anything. Sorry, not interjected. Intercepted any of the actual violence that they've done. It's absolutely disgusting that they've done this. Again, there's people, you know, this is exact worry that many people had when commercial corporations, Burger King and a few other companies, they were encouraging the incitement of violence by throwing milkshakes at people, you know? Here in the UK, you have, fair enough, Nigel Farage, I don't like the man, but again, you do not assault someone just because they got a different view to you. You don't do that. It's absolutely disgusting and it's absolutely wrong. Here in the UK as well, an 81-year-old man who fought in the war to save all these people, you know, to make sure they had a bit of freedom. What have they gone and done? Just because he supports Brexit, they threw a milkshake at an 81-year-old man. You know, it's these young people, again, some of these people who are actually throwing, or they're joining in all this Antifa violence and everything else. They're normally people who don't give a shit about the cause. They just want to have a fight and they just want to say, yeah, I was there. They think it's some kind of merit badge for them, but it's not. And I really do hope the police catch these people who've done all this, because it's absolutely wrong. You don't go around assaulting someone who is a journalist and they are only capturing the moment. That's all they were doing. They were not interjecting anything. They were not objecting to you. They weren't getting involved. They weren't doing anything towards you. Just taking photos and video of the situation so we can report on it. That is all he was doing. But no, you just saw him and you just decided, yeah, there he is, let's get him. And we all know as well, because Andy he actually posted something on Twitter a couple of days before all this happened, and in the actual document it stated that Andy was actually a target for him. If he was there, they were going to do it anyway. And again, he did ask for police helped him, but when the violence kicked off, the police were nowhere to be seen. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you lovely people soon.